How was your mindset so good today, bro? I struggle with that sometimes and throw extremely hard. I'll give a little story. I'll give a little backstory. I stopped competing for 2 months. I went 0-2 in my last offline bracket, and I didn't take it lightly. I took it very personally, right? One thing that I realized while I was not competing is that while competing can also build up your confidence and really show as like a validating hobby or sport, whatever it might be in your case, it can also inherit a very high level of insecurity, right? You compare yourself to other people. You put yourself up against other people's results. You do a lot of things that put yourself down. So when you go into the competition, you've already lost in your head. You might win in person, on paper, you might win, but like, in terms of like the mind game, you've lost already. And so it took me a little bit of time to figure out that I've been a little bit more insecure about how I compete because I feel vulnerable to the people outside me. When I finally decided to come back tonight, I logged on the stream and I said, I'm just gonna fucking play the game. Whether I go 0-2 or 5-2, my mindset is not going to change because I am focusing on being better than I was yesterday and not being better than anyone else. Not every day is gonna look like today. A lot of days might look, you know, like 1-2, 0-2, 2-2. I don't know. As long as I'm focused on myself, though, I'll be alright. And I think that's something that a lot of Smash players don't really focus on. They focus on wanting the win so bad that they don't necessarily focus on how they feel about themselves going into it. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of self-reflection. It can definitely hinder your own capability if you're not secure with yourself. And it goes for a lot of things. It isn't even just competing. It can be like in relation to like playing a sport in person. It can relate to having, you know, confidence talking to people socially. It's so much more than just the game. I hope that helped. I hope that Yap session helped. That's genuinely how I've approached today, and that's how I'm going to approach every day going forward. Because it's more, to me, it's more than just an effective method. It is a method of improving myself personally, in my own personal life. It is so much more. This is just an avenue for that now. Like, I could go 0-2 one day, and I'll be fine. I could go 5-2, and it'll feel good, but I will also be fine. Neither outcome changes my worth. Simple as that. I just keep comparing myself, and I'm too hard on myself when I lose and go 0-2. I have been there several thousand times. I'm telling you, it's like letting go of the outcome has more power than you think it is, or than you think it does. But the only issue, you really gotta lean into it. I told myself for a while, I'm letting go of the outcome. I don't give a shit. Loss? Who cares? You know? But deep down, I was like, I feel it. I feel it when I lose. And that's when I took a step back. So that's when I was like, you know what? Maybe I need a break to figure this out. And I'm back and I figured it out.